department's video on a steaming cup shot. Just as with any of our shoots, it's important to make a choice for your subject, your props, your materials in advance of what you're doing. Come to the set, you build your set, throw your object out there, you throw a light on it, you get your camera out, you get it in focus, you start measuring things, you start making some exposures to get a feel what this object is going to do. Well, the other thing you need to remember is we're going to be shooting steam, and steam is essentially water droplets, and it's white. You can't see white against a light background, so you need to darken your background. You'll notice we're fairly close to the sweep. Blocking light here is very hard. You block light here, you block light on your subject. So you move your cup forward in the set. Now you can see the effect of a barn door. See the barn door right there? And you're darker back in here, and your shadows are deeper. I'm experimenting around. I'm throwing cards out there to see what it looks like. I've rotated the cup around a little bit to see how I want to see it, how much handle I want to see, all those things. Colors are good. I've done a color balance. And of course, I've decided this should be a vertical shot because the steam's going to rise, because that's the point. So I'm pretty much ready, and I'm about to pour water on the set, and I will probably spill. So I put a dish underneath it, and I put boiling water into it, and you can see the condensation here, but I don't see any steam. Well, I thought I'd get up a little bit higher and see if, well, maybe that's the deal. I need to look into it. And maybe down here the shadows are deeper. It's still not working. Then I realized something. Water is clear, and the light that's shining in this direction is passing straight through the steam, and I'm not seeing anything. It's not bouncing back into the lens. So what I do is I take the light and put it exactly over here opposite, from behind. In order to change my thinking, I just put one of our water glasses out there and put boiling water into it, and you can see the effect of the droplets, and you can see steam. There it is. Now you can see it. Well, in fairness, you need to know that I looked at this in Lightroom and I opened up the shadows by moving the shadow slider because that detail was all in the shadows. Okay? That brings it forward. It doesn't affect anything here or here. It opens this up in here and you can see the steam. Now the steam is pink because it's seen against purple. And that light is being transmitted, that color is being transmitted through here. This is a little cleaner shot. Again, this is revealed when you work in Lightroom. You open up the shadows. Maybe adjust the clarity slider a little bit more positively to give it a little texture. A couple other things to look at here. One, this light sort of requires that the cup is about this bright. However, from behind, this really bright light that I'm using, that I'm aiming into the steam so it hits us, this bright light here can be bright because it's sort of the bright side, nearly a highlight. The rest of this can go kind of dark. Makes this sort of uneven, but there's another move. See how dim this is here? Well, I put a card right here. And it's bouncing light into this. And so this cup all of a sudden starts to look pretty sweet and pretty dynamic. You will also notice that for our demonstration, I stuck a black card back here. It makes it darker, yes, but it also is a neutral tone, and it will not be purple anymore. Here's the set. You can see the light back here, ba-boom. Got us a card here, doing a little fill, doing a little fill, doing a little fill here. But here's the most important thing. I want you to look at your barn doors and see these holes here. They let light into these areas. That still emits light. And it would go into your background, it would make it bright. It would, make light rays and stuff from there, and it would ruin the shot. So I have this card here that blocks all of that. Now, I could take this cup and I could move it forward another 6 inches or so. And I could take this light and I could move it forward another 6 inches or so. And that means that this card moves forward a little 6 inches or so. And that means that this is even darker. Maybe that's the move to make. I'm pretty sure that it is. But I'm going to stop at this point. Filled the cup. Looks very believable. Open up the shadows a bit. Look at that steam. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Against the neutral background, the steam is like steam colored. See up here, it's purple. So the darker you make this background, the more realistic your steam color would be. The further the cup is away from the background, the better you can control your background. All right? Have some fun with this shoot. Play with it. See what you can get out of it. Thank you for your kind attention.